Good morning, this is Jeff from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Wednesday, the 25th of June. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts, and I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay, looking at the Bitcoin chart, we've broken back over the daily middle band, which is great. That's the only really big resistance that we've got here, but the small resistance we've got is the flag resistance. This is the flag that I drew last week. Sorry, good lord, was that only a couple of days ago? Okay, it's I drew that on Monday, and we've underthrown that, and we're heading back to resistance. I've got that resistance at 109.5. If we see a break over 109.5, then I'll be looking for the bull flag target, which is at a retest of 112. Okay, do we have some negative divergence here? Yes, we got a possible RSI 14 sell signal brewing, and we've also got some negative divergence on equities, and they are still moving fairly closely together, so I'm wondering about seeing some retracement here. Looking at Solana, Solana's made some decent move to the upside as well. We are testing the daily middle band. There's resistance here. It needs to get over. This has a bigger mountain to climb, obviously, than Bitcoin. We've got over the daily middle band, and then we've got the 50 DMA at about 160, and then we've got the 200 DMA at 170. The 200 DMA is the key resistance that's been holding since the low in April. We need to get over that and convert it, and if we do, then the promised land awaits. This is the possible IHS that we've got forming. Break over. This is a little large for a bull flag, but it's pretty good. A, B, C, head up, or just head a lot higher. So if we can see a sustained break over this this IHS resistance in the neckline in the 193 area, then this has a target up in the 2843 area, and this is a central plank. The reason I'm thinking, just throwing it out there, that we might actually see, we might be looking at a rally on the markets and on crypto, which lasts till December. Now, I have to say, in this news environment, that's a long time. But nonetheless, that kind of fits with a number of things that I'm looking at here. I think this would obviously be likely a much stronger rally on a move up on crypto than it would be on equities. But that's not unusual. We will see. But we do have also a possible RSI 14 sell signal brewing here. Not quite as nice as the Bitcoin one, but not bad. I'm thinking we may well see some retracement here. And if you have a look at the way Solana has been behaving, this is a potential level top. If we saw a sustained break below this level here at 141, then we could see a move back to the, let's say, 135 area. That wouldn't be an unreasonable retracement to see at this stage, and we could see that. Looking at Ethereum, we don't have any sell signals left. This was the last one, and the RSI 14 sell signal has now reached possible limit target, so we are owed nothing to the downside here. Again, we are getting back up into the daily middle band. We're also getting back up to the 50 DMA. That effectively is double resistance now, because they're at basically both at the 2520 area. That needs to be converted, and the 200 DMA, which again has been main resistance since the low in April, is now not far above. I've got that at 25. So 2572. That's the resistance we need to get over. If it can break and convert, then this can go straight up. And of course, we've got an even nicer IHS on that. So this is actually very, very nice indeed. And a sustained break up would take us back up into the December high at I think that's at 4109. 4109, and potentially could start. On the bigger picture, if we can get there, it's not a huge stretch to go back up to the all-time high, which is at 4865, and I'm thinking that might then get made. So we've still got to climb that mountain on Ethereum, really, but I'm liking the upside, and I'm thinking this may well deliver. And you can see we're starting to go through. We're just about hitting the first resistance level, and then get through the second. I'm optimistic about doing that. I'm not currently seeing any particular reason to think that we won't do that. So I think that is the obvious lean. I was writing about it on Monday, and that is what I'm seeing. All right, great. Let's take that case. Let's have a look at questions, of which we have none. Yeah, my pleasure as always, mate. I think I really love this setup here. And if we can play it out, that would be great. But one reason I'm talking about December is that it's not a statistical universe, but in terms of highs, bull market highs, and we'd have a contender bull market high after this next move up. Bull market highs tend to happen very, very close to December, and generally in December on crypto. Now let's say a sample of about 3 of them, and that's not exactly a statistical universe, but nonetheless, it's a very, very significant lean. I'm wondering if we'll see that move going up into December. So we shall see. All right, brilliant. In that case, that's a wrap. All right, catch you guys tomorrow. Take care.